Alright, what is up YouTube? HPJ here, and I'm coming at you guys because, well, we are going to be going through my deck profile for the Evil Twins. The Evil Twins, for the most part, um, aren't too, well, the twin archetype, for the most part. Combination of Fiend and Cyverse monsters, as you know, we tell from that. And I'm just really more so just a quick summon this, search for this, bring these cards to the field, get rid of this and this, and then just go for game. The archetype itself is pretty solid, if you honestly ask me. Just there's a few cracks that hopefully later on in the future, where it does get some support, hopefully that it will actually, iron out some of those issues, or at least give it. Because when it comes to the three, deck building sets, it's kind of weird to really. It's kind of strange. Not strange. It's just, you don't want it to be bad. You want it to be good. You want it to have some stability to it. You at least want it to work out. Fingers crossed, cause yeah, fingers crossed. Hope this does well. Hope it does. All right. Well, without further ado, wishes to the the twins, the Magister, and the what is it? The Decatron. Just hopefully when TCG gets we at least can do some things. So, I waited enough time, almost 2 minutes in, while we start taking a look at the deck itself. Two copies of Live Twin, Kisikal and Lilla. Then one copy of Evil Twin, Kisikal and Lilla. Three copies of Parallel XC with two copies each of Lady Debug and Backup Sentry. Backup Secretary. Then three copies of Ash Blossom Joyous Spring with two copies of Effect Veiler. For the spell cards, three copies of Silent Mining, three copies of Secret Passphrase, three copies of Evil Twin Entrance, two copies of Pot of Avarice, and one copy of Harpie's Feather Duster. Then for these trap cards, three copies of Infinity Impermanence, two copies of Evil Twin Present, two copies of Evil Twin Challenge, and two copies of Evil Twin Easy Game. Then for the extra deck, three copies of Evil Twin Kisikal, three copies of Evil Twin Lilla, one copy of Bad Cop from the Underworld, one copy of Kriston Halky Fibrix, one copy of Nightmare Cerberus, one copy of Nightmare Phoenix, one copy of Nightmare Unicorn, one copy of Nightmare Griffin, one copy of Selene, the Queen of Master Magician, one copy of Access Code Talker, and one copy of Unchained Abomination. So that pretty much rounds out the main and the extra deck. Now let's go into it. So Lilial and Kisikal, in terms of their live twin forms, aren't really much. They have the ability to special summon a copy of the other card if there's no other monsters in the field, while on your side of the field, while you normal special summon these two. One of these two. Their only adverse effect is that Kisikal, every time your opponent declares an attack, you're going to get 500 life points, while Lilio says your opponent has to pay 500 life points to declare an attack. Then we have the combination monster. This is the Evil Twin Kisikal Lilio. This card can't be normal summon or set. Must be such summoned from your hand or grave by attributing to link monsters. Then when she is special summoned, you can make your opponent send every card they control to the grave, except until they control two. Then you use that effect once per turn, but then you also have the other additional effect that can be only used once per turn. I'm sorry. That effect can be used once per turn. Then you have the gaining 2200 attack and defense, while you have a Kisikal or Lilia monster grave, which is not going to be too hard because their link monsters are named Kisikal and Lilia, not in in addition, they have their main deck monsters, the Live Twins. Although this doesn't seem like your stereotypical boss monster, Kisikal and Livial, the Evil Twins Kisikal and Livial, aren't too bad. I honestly expected them to be the Link monster, or maybe an Exceed, just because of the fact that it's two of the monsters in one. And it's not bad. It's a really good monster. It has a lot of really good bases. The only thing is, I only chose to run it at one because of its ability to set summon itself for grave. So then, the weird thing about Cyverse monsters, um, is that you have a lot of advantage that can be taken care of. Lady Debug is one of them because she can search for a good majority of the main, including. Can she search for herself? Yeah, she can't because she's level 4. But she can at least search for a lot of the other targets, like mainly Kisikal and Lilla. Or she can search for a backup secretary, who, if you know the Cyverse monster, you can just summon her from your hand. So you can link them into other monsters, or at least link climb into better options. Not to mention, Lilio and Kisikal are both, um, Cyber's monsters. So she has some targets there. One card she can't search for is Parallel Exceed. But Parallel Exceed kind of does its own thing. When you link some, you summon this card from your hand. Then it has 2 abilities that you use once per turn each. In addition to that, its original level will change to 4, and its attack and defense will become half. So it's literally going to be a level 4, 1000 attack, 1000 defense monster. But you're really much using it for its own abilities. If you control a Link monster, you can set something from your hand to a zone that Link monster points to. And then when it is normal such limit, you can set summon another copy of itself from the deck to the field. And then also remember, all those effects of, halving itself and making itself level 4, that's on its own accord. The only other thing is, the Link summoning and such summoning itself um, from the deck to the hand. So that's why 3 of them are in the deck together, because in case you draw one, you at least have the others to back it up. Then you have your hand traps of choice, the Ash Blossom and Joyous Springs, and the effect Veiler. Veiler is here just to negate effects, while Blossom is here to help you deal with cards that are sending cards either from the deck to the hand, adding them from the deck to the hand. No, from the deck to the grave, from the deck to the hand, or special summoning monsters from the deck. So Blossom has a lot of really good assets too. Veiler, on the other hand, if she's not monster negating, she's being special summoned by the effects of Celine, who is making a appearance as effect, so that she can go into your access code talker. Then, starting off with the spell, Signet Mining, just an easy way to help fill the graveyard, and also search for your Cyber's monsters. You have the secret passphrase, which helps you go search for the Kisikal spell and trap support. The twins spell and trap support. You can get a live twin or an evil twin spell trap and add it to your hand. If you do control a Lilial or a Kisikal monster, you can add an evil twin monster to your hand instead. So now you got your 2 options. I'm primarily going to go get the spells and traps because those are the official to me. Unless you do need to search for the evil twin combo. Then we got 3 copies of Evil Twin Entrance. This is a discard special summon Kisikal or Lilio monster. The only thing is, remember, you're locked into your extra deck, and you can only special summon Evil Twin monsters from your extra deck. So, do be careful of that. Because at the cost of getting a Kisikal or Lilio monster, you're pretty much giving up your extra deck summons, except for copies of themselves. Which I think this is pretty much just to help you spam into the big lake. Then, going from there, 2 copies of Pot of Avarice for recovery, especially because you have a lot of these monsters in here that need multiple copies of themselves to trigger their own unique abilities. I'm talking about Parallel Exceeds, getting back your backup secretaries, and then of course your Kisikal and Lilios if there's multiple copies of them in the grave. Primarily your extra deck. Then, 1 Harpie's Feather Duster to deal with spells and traps, because this has a way to deal with it, but just not always sufficient. And in case you do have to deal with a massive back row, Duster is there to help with it. Then, you have your trap cards. Infinity Impermanence is your secondary Veiler. You also have its own ability to stop the effects of other spells and trap cards in the same column as the game. So, and it's also a free play from your hand if you control that. So you got a lot of good things with Infinity Impermanence. For the Evil Twin support, I'm running 2 copies of Evil Twin Present. While you control Kisikal or Lilial, you get the effect to take control of one of your Kisikal or Lilial monsters, and then swap them with one of your opponent's monsters. Then you also have the ability to target a set spell or child card one controls and shuffle it back into the deck. So you can get rid of stuff they have, or you can start summoning your own stuff and then create um, a giant bear. Create stuff to get rid of stuff, or you just creature swap. Then the Evil Twin Challenge. This helps you just have to summon the monsters. But remember, after this card ends, you can immediately link summon for an Evil Twin Link monster using the monsters you control as material. So it helps you get into your action deck primarily for your Evil Twin combos. Crazy thing about this is that it's kind of similar to, Urgent Tuning. There are some other specific, spells and traps that also support the special summon of a particular archetype, and then you got that link summon going into a special summon of one of those particular monsters, archetypes and stuff. Ray Raptors, Black Wings, a lot of things that can easily name off of this. There are certain plants and stuff like that. Urgent Tuning for tuners into synchro. So, yeah, it's not too bad of a card there. Then we have the 2 copies of the Evil Twin Easy Game. This is a really good card. You distribute a Kisikal or Lilla monster and you gain one of the effects. You can make another Kisikal or Lilla monster you can control gain attack equal to the attributed monster's original attack, but that's until the end of the turn, and that's even if this card leaves. And then you have the other ability that if a card or an effect is activated that would destroy a card, you can negate that card's effect. But it has to be on the field. So, not too bad. Some little bit of negate here and there, and it's pretty good. It's pretty okay. It's not bad. It's not good. But it is still useful. Now, for the extra deck, we got our Kisikal and Lilla Evil Twin monsters. The only real difference between them is their effects. Kisikal, whenever a Lilla monster, when she says someone you control Lilla, you draw a card. Then, if you don't control a Lilla monster, quick effect, you can special summon a Lilla monster from the grave. But for the rest of the turn, her and Lilla say this. Well, Evil Twins, Kisikal and Lilla say this. You can special summon nothing from your extra deck except for Fiend type monsters, and luckily enough, majority of the extra deck monsters are Fiend. So besides that, Lilla has that ability as well, but she also has the ability where when she says someone you control a Kisikal monster, you target a card on the field to destroy it. So one's removal, one is retrieval. Then you have the Bad Cop. I don't really put the Bad Cop in here because of the fact that it was just an easy summon. She only really just requires 2 dark monsters, and if anything, you can just distribute her off. Oh no, you got these link monsters to gain the effect. Distribute her off to target a face of card in the field and then place a patrol counter on it. Which isn't too bad, but you kind of see, I'm not really running any darks, and the only real, except for like the Evil Twin big monster, but even then, what you're really doing with Bad Cop, you're just putting a token on the card to protect the card. So it's not bad. It's just there. At least so we get some better fiends. Harpie 5-Rex, of course, this is for the Harpie 5-Rex. You go get your tuner, you go into your Selene, the Queen of Master Magician, and then you go into your Access Code Talker, because, Link Climb. But if you're not in for the Link Climbing, you can go for your Nightmare Cerberus, your Nightmare Phoenix. Phoenix destroying back row, Cerberus destroying monsters. You got Unicorn to bounce, and you have Griffin to retrieve. So, despite the fact that all the other Nightmare monsters from the extra deck are kind of banned, I don't know. It's not too bad to at least have some of the good working themes still around, and it does make them for a good place. Then the only other monster is the Unchained Abomination, who really is just here to do a giant beat stick, and every time a card you control will be destroyed or a card effect outside of damage step, you can target a card and destroy it. And during the end phase, it has the ability to destroy a card as well if the card was destroyed on the field while he was on the field. So, yeah, not too bad. Just really big removal, really good access, and another theme. So, yeah, that pretty much just rounds about this deck profile for you guys, and I hope you all enjoy it. Hopefully in the future I come back with some more twin archetype stuff, and hopefully it works out well. So, Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you guys can know when I do upload more content. The social media links are in the description box below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you all next time. HCJ signing out. Take care.